17 participants now. So it's 8:34. I think we're all set. If you are having trouble with your connection, you can at least turn off your camera para dili kayo bugat sa inyong data load. And I'm trying to get so we can eliminate some background noises. Try to get yourself in on mute, or try yourself into in the mute mode. And if you don't want to turn on your video, that's fine. Just try to have like a profile picture. That way, even we don't see your face, we can kind of learn who you are. So it's 8:35. We should get into a little bit of what we're going to do today. I think I need somebody to volunteer to read our opening prayer. Can you see my shared screen?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. So, kinsay gusto magbasa sa atong opening prayer? Robin?
Nagising. Own prayer, ma'am.
Oo.
A. In the name of the Father, to the Son, to the Holy Spirit. Amen. Ama namin na nasa langit, maraming salamat po. Panibagong araw na binigay niyo po sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa mga biyayang binigay niyo po ngayong araw na ito, Lord. Lord God, gabayan niyo po ang bawat isa namin, Lord. At lalong-lalo na ang aming trainer, Lord, na si Ma'am, Lord. Sa kanya pagtuturo sa amin, Lord, na marami po kami matutunan at malalaman sa kanya, Lord. At lalong-lalo na po, Lord, ang signal, Lord, na maging maayos po ang aming pakikinig sa kanya, Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Okay, thank you, Robin. Now we'll have our attendance. Okay? So our attendance is we'll just have to take a screenshot of everyone here online. Okay? So prepare na ang inyong mga smiles. Okay, ready? I will take a screenshot of you. Ready? Pila man ni kabuo, kadali lang. Napa may nisulod. Tapos ani i-admit ang uban. Oh, napa jud nagahabol. 20 na ta out of 50 or 50 students. Mawala-wala daw si G. Marie. Mawala jud. I-admit sa nato ning uban. Nakasulod na ba si Jeremy? Balik?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay.
Ibagyo mo, ma'am.
Huwag mo na. Sultan. Ay,
Sorry. Okay, we are 19, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Okay, ready na ang atoang attendance. Good morning, ma'am. Na-late. Okay lang. Sige, we understand. Ready for our attendance. Kung kaya i-turn on ang camera, pwede na i-turn on. O kung dili kaya, okay lang pod. Naaman tay listahan diri sa mga attendees. Ready? One, two, oh, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, again. Um, Asa na to? Next, another one. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. So that's our attendance for this session. Let me.
Excuse me, ma'am, na ay
Oh.
na-join, ma'am. Dili daw sila kasulod.
Okay, tanaw na ko. Si Melody. Okay.
Opo, ma'am. Si Melody po. Erika din po, ma'am.
Asa naman si Erica?
Guhol po. Opo.
Wala pa man? Wala pa man siya. Sige lang. So let me share again my PowerPoint presentation. Okay. So this is our attendance, how our attendance will work during online asynchronous. That's if you are not able to attend our online class. Okay, so if you are using offline mode, then you can post your comment to the questions that I will be assigning in our FB group. So your comment will be or will serve as your attendance for the week. And then that's for the offline students. Okay? For students na maka-online sa OSDL, so ang ato ang setup is like yung ginawa natin kanina, we'll have our screenshots. Okay? So that's our attendance. So ang ato ang attendance is just per week. Okay? Per week ang atong attendance. So ang start sa ato ang week, since this is our day 1 and obviously this is our first week. So we'll start it ang date karon is January 8. So, the end of week 1 is January 14. Okay? Next Friday will be the start na pod sa ato ang week 2. Okay. So, 1 attendance per week lang. And, sa ako pero naapod mo'y everyday na na pagabuhaton everyday offline. So ang gather sa inyong attendance for that will be our assistant trainer, si Ma'am Marie or si Ma'am Rose. Okay, you will meet her maybe later, mag-text na siya or mag-chat sa inyo ha. Okay. So, this is our first day again. So, naana si Erica. Again, this is our first day of our training. First of all, I am Professor Aiza Romano and you can call me Ma'am Aiza. Okay. I'm obviously in the IS department here at Northlink Technological College, and I went to Davao del Norte State College as an undergrad. So my undergrad is BSIT, and I did my master's degree at UIC Davao and my doctorate in IT at TIP in Quezon City. And so that's just a little background of myself. And if you have or if you wanted to have a private meeting to me, if you have questions, for example, you can set up and we can do a private Zoom meeting. If you got questions about the course and those types of things, and um, I will always try to be flexible, to be available if you need to get hold of me. Okay, and so we will be meeting 2 times a week, every Friday and Saturday. So basically, during our online meeting, I'm going to present the contents or the topics for the week, and then we do our work during the other days of the week. That's during Monday to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Kana nga mga adlaw, you will have to do your tasks. And then basically every Friday we will meet and Saturday. So ang schedule nato is 8 to 12. Okay, 8 to 12 in the morning. That's for online. If you really can't attend the online class, then every Friday and Saturday as well, before I start my online class, I will post instruction doon sa ato ang Facebook group para sa mga students who cannot attend our online class. So again, during Monday to Thursday, and then that's your time to do your self-checks and your tasks. And then on Friday, we get to meet again online and have a review session. Okay, review session, chat. Ako sa ilaha? Halod. Si Ma'am Regine ang inyong advisor, no? Nakaila naman mo ni Ma'am Regine.
Opo, ma'am.
Yes po, ma'am.
So, okay lang na. I-unmute ninyo na inyong kuandera if you want to speak. Si Ma'am Regine, anhi siya kay nakalimot. Kay wala pa daay siya nakahatag og load sa inyo, ha? Wala pa mo'y load? Ha? Wala pa, oh. Moto, nagdali-dali siya. Dawat na siguro ninyo inyong load karon. Okay. So, going back, every Friday again, we'll have to review your sessions. We'll have to chat like a question and answer type thing where we get after we got into during the week. And if you have a question, if you have comments, those types of things, that's the way. Or you can just PM me, or we will have also a platform for you to open up all your questions or your clarifications, because since this is a programming class, this is a not so easy subject like sa inyong math, English na mga other subjects na gikan pa sa elementary, ginatudlo na sa inyo ha, antud nag high school na gihapon na silang mga subjects. Ang kining ato ang subject karon is obviously dili gyud siya sayon, no? So it would take a lot of effort for your side as well. Okay, so next I will show you our Google Classroom, the platform that we will use if ever na malibog mo sa sequence sa ato ang mga topics, I will show you our Google Classroom. I will send to you maybe later na lang after our discussion this morning. Later na lang mo mag-join para wala kayo mo yung naon karong adlaw or karong morning, but to just listen to our topics. Again, feel free to throw anything you got in our chat box, and even if you want just to send it privately, you can send it also. If you want it publicly to everyone, it really doesn't matter. So feel free to do so. And I will present here. Let me present to you our Google Classroom. So again, pwede na dili sa mo mag-join. Ipakita lang nako sa inyo ha kung unsaon ninyo siya pag or how will you get around this our platform. I will send the class code of our Google Classroom for you to enter our online classroom, but that will be later. Let me share to you my screen first. Ay, di man ni mao. Ay. Okay, were you able to see na my shared screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes po, ma'am.
So this is our Google Classroom, and basically in the stream you will see some updates. If ever I post things here, you will see it. What's news or any announcements and posted assignments and so on. But basically, diri sa classwork, this is where you're gonna see the organized topics. Okay, this will serve as your guide. Okay, this will serve as your guide kung unsa ang una ninyong buhaton. Okay, for example, you will see here in the classwork, first thing that you will do is you will have to um, to to introduce yourself here. Okay, mo ni siyang una ninyong butangan. Introduce yourself since we can't finish introduction of yourselves here online, so diri na lang ta. Okay, mag-comment mo diri you can describe yourself or post anything that you want to describe yourself. And we also have here the discussion forums for week 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So if for example, there are specific topics that you need answers or you need some guides, diri niyo siya i-post. Okay, kung naamoy mga questions. Kung tahay topic siya under week 1, you will post it here in discussion forum week 1 or week 2, 3, and so on. And we also have here by weeks. So, week 1, under week 1, January 8 to 14, nakasunod-sunod na ni siya kung unsang una ninyong mga topic. So, mo ni siyang una nga topic, pero same lang pud ni siya sa module. So, kung dili mo ka-access sa Google Classroom, kay hinay ang net, or unsa ang problema, ayo lang kabalaka. This is only to those students na na-enjoy capacity to access the internet. Pero kung wala jud siya or wala jud tay access sa internet, katong module, printed na module, naa na pud to didto ang guide ninyo. Okay? So, parihara ni siya dito sa printed. So, week 1, mauni ang learning content number 1, introduction to Java. Then, after you read the introduction to Java, you will answer self-check 1. Then, after self-check 1, you will perform task 1. Second, pag mahuman na ni, okay, learning content 2. You read or you watch our discussions, or you read or you watch our YouTube videos. Okay? And then, after reading or watching, you will answer self-check 2 and perform task 2. So this is basically for week 1 up to learning content 4. So, daghan-daghan buhaton no karon na week hantod sa next week. Muni siya for January 8 to 14. Okay? So, hopefully after our discussion karon, ang atong i-cover karon na adlaw is kining duha. Ugma pohon kining learning content 3 and learning content 4. So, hopefully after karon na discussion, you will be able to answer self-check 1 and task 1, self-check 2 and task 2. Then after tomorrow, kini na po diri sa self-check 3, task 3, self-check 4 and task 4. And then after this week, we'll have week 2 to be posted and so on. So basically, mao ni siya ang organization sa atoang classwork. Question?
None, ma'am.
Okay. So, there's still somebody who would like to join our online class, si James. Okay, so I'm presenting again another PowerPoint presentation. So these are the apps or the applications that you need to install on your phone or on your devices. Mao ni sila ang atoang mga gamiton na mga applications. First is we have the Java IDE, or this is the for mobile apps. I will give to you as well the sample or the link of this one for Android and for Apple users. And then for those who have laptops or desktops, ang gamito nato will be NetBeans. Then we also have to install Google Drive, okay, and Google Classroom, if possible, okay, and Zoom or Google Meet for our online classes. Now, how do you submit your outputs? So, you have basically two assignments, okay, yung self-checks at saka yung mga tasks or programming tasks. So, sa self-checks and tasks, ang output ninyo, you will submit it depende sa inyo ha, kung unsa inyo hang i-prefer. Okay? But I suggest that you submit it using Google Classroom. Okay ra sa ako okay pod Google Drive or okay pod papel lang i-submit, no? Isulat ninyo sa papel tapos i-submit, ipasubmit diri sa eskwelahan. So, isa-isahon na to unsa ang pamaagi ani sa Google Classroom. I will show you again. On how to submit using Google Classroom. So for example, dirita sa week 1, nahuman na nimo og answer ang self-check 1. Okay, so you will go here to self-check 1. So katulang ning kaya maka-access sa Google Classroom. So you will check self-check 1 and then you will have to turn in or submit here. Upload your answer, your paper. You have to take a picture of your answer. Kung gisulat ninyo siya sa inyong papel, picturean ninyo and then i-upload diri Okay? Say, let's view the assignment and then you won't be able to see it here because this is the interface of the teacher. But if you are doing, if you are the student, you will have the option here to upload. Okay? So you will have to upload your picture, the picture of your answer to self-check 1. Next, kung mahuman na ka sa imuhang task 1, i-click nimo ang task 1 and then the same process, upload. Okay? You can see and upload here if you are a student. We can't see the upload button here because this is the interface for the teacher. So, ingon ana siya pag-upload sa Google Classroom. Next, sa Google Drive, I will give a link to your Google Drive and digto na mo mag-upload tanan sa folder. So, wala na mo i-click-click digto sa Google Drive. Only the link and then upload. Next is unsaon kung walay dili ta ka access sa classroom, dili pud ta ka wala pud tay lisod pud sa Google Drive. So pwede ra pod kato lang papel, picture, or papel jud, dili na picture, papel ipasa diri sa eskwelahan.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Okay.
Ipasa, ma'am. Isang adlaw na, ma'am.
So, after pud na siya sa kaning the week, after the week. Okay? So, for example, week 1 will end at January 14. So, you can submit your output basically January 15 onwards. Pwede.
Yes,
Na siya.
ma'am.
Okay? So, kay kana siya or week 2 or na naman may module, 'di ba, sa week 1 and week 2?
Yes, po, ma'am.
Week 2. So, another module i-distribute sa week 3. So, pwede ra pod nga paghatag sa week 3 and week 4, maopoy pag-submit ninyo. Kinsa man naghatag sa inyo og module, si Ma'am Nice?
Yes po, ma'am.
Pwede pod kang Ma'am Nice na po ninyo ihatag ang papel.
Right po, ma'am.
Para siya na pod ang mudala diri sa school.
Yes po, ma'am.
Next is we have, okay, the learning contents for our first day, which is today, are the following. We'll have to cover two learning contents. The first one is Introduction to Java, and the second one is about data types. Have you had any background in Java programming? Anyone? May I know your your background? Have you ever tried to do some programming before? Or is this your first time?
First time, ma'am.
First time, ma'am.
First time, ma'am.
Okay, sige. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so the objectives of our session for week 1 for today and tomorrow are the following. First, understand the concept of variables. Second, understand the concept of data types in Java. Understand the syntax and semantics of Java or of data declaration statements in Java and assignment statements. Compose arithmetic and string expressions and print values and texts. So exciting pala ang adlaw na to karon. We will have to write our first program. Okay. So basically our first learning content I will show you na. Are you ready na? Let's start na.
Yes,
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. Let me share to you my discussion on our first learning content. I actually recorded already this one, pre-recorded. Videos. Okay, let's start with our first learning content. In this video, we will discuss Introduction to Java. What is Java? Java is a popular programming language created in 1995. It is owned by Oracle, and more than 3 billion devices run Java. It is used for mobile applications, especially Android apps. So, mostly all of your Android apps in your phone are built using Java programming language. Desktop applications, web servers and application servers, games, database connection, and much, much more. Why use Java? Java works on different platforms including Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. It is one of the most popular programming language in the world. It is easy to learn and simple to use. It is open source and free. It is secure, fast, and powerful. It has a huge community support, tens of millions of developers. So if you have questions regarding how to write codes in Java, you can just type in and search in Google, and many developers, Java programmers can answer your questions regarding programming tasks. Java is an object-oriented language which gives a clear structure to programs and allows code to be reused, lowering development costs. As Java is close to C++ and C Sharp, it makes it easy for programmers to switch to Java or vice versa. If you are learning Java, then it will be easy for you as well to learn and code C++ and C Sharp. These are other programming languages that are popular nowadays. Java syntax. The syntax is what we usually follow in writing codes in Java. In this example, we have a block of codes that is written and saved as main.java. Here, in this code, we have declared the class as main, as shown in the line public class main. Inside the class, there is the starting curly brace, and at the end of the class, there's the end curly brace. Inside these curly braces, there's the main method. Public static void main string args, this is how we declare our main method. This is basically the starting point of your program and is what the first to be executed once you run and compile your program. And within your main method, there's another opening and closing curly braces. Inside these curly braces, the actual codes are written. So in this example, we have system.out.println hello world. This command is what we use to print something on our program. Note, Java is case sensitive. My class with capital letters M and C and my class in small letters has different meaning. The name of the Java file must match the class name. That means your class name must be the same with the name of your file. In this example, the file name is main.java. It's the same with our class name, which is public class main. The main method. The main method is required and you will see it in every Java program. It is declared as public static void main, open parenthesis, string, straight brackets, args, close parenthesis. Any code inside the main method will be executed. We have the command system.out.println open and close parenthesis. Inside the main method, we can use the println method to print a line of text to the screen. Okay, so let's begin again. Um, it's due to the problem is due to the slow connection. So we'll have to try another way. So I'm presenting a new window. Can you see it?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Try
Yes,
nato
ma'am.
kung mag-play siya. Kung paspas siya mag-play karon kung ingon aning atong pamaagi. Okay? Ako na ning sugdan.
Sige.
Play na ko ha.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes po.
Yes po,
In
ma'am.
this video, we will discuss Introduction to Java. What is Java? Java is a popular programming language created in 1995. It is owned by Oracle and more than 3 billion devices run Java. It is used for mobile applications, especially Android apps. So, mostly all of your Android apps in your phone are built using Java programming language. Desktop applications, web applications, web servers, and application servers,
Paki-mute ko sa uban.
games, database connection, and much, much more. Why use Java? Java works on different platforms including Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. It is one of the most popular programming language in the world. It is easy to learn and simple to use. It is open source and free. It is secure, fast, and powerful. It has a huge community support, tens of millions of developers. So if you have questions regarding how to write codes in Java, you can just type in and search in Google, and many developers, Java programmers, can answer your questions regarding programming tasks. Java is an object-oriented language which gives a clear structure to programs and allows code to be reused, lowering development costs. As Java is close to C++ and C Sharp, it makes it easy for programmers to switch to Java or vice versa. If you are learning Java, then it will be easy for you as well to learn and code C++ and C Sharp. These are other programming languages that are popular nowadays. Java syntax. The syntax is what we usually follow in writing codes in Java. In this example, we have a block of codes that is written and saved as main.java. Here, in this code, we have declared the class as main, as shown in the line public class main. Inside the class, there is the starting curly brace, and at the end of the class, there's the end curly brace. Inside these curly braces, there's the main method. Public static void main string args. This is how we declare our main method. This is basically the starting point of your program, and is what the first to be executed once you run and compile your program. And within your main method, there's another opening and closing curly braces. Inside these curly braces, the actual codes are written. So in this example, we have system.out.println hello world. This command is what we use to print something on our program. Note, Java is case sensitive. My class with capital letters M and C and my class in small letters has different meaning. The name of the Java file must match the class name. That means your class name must be the same with the name of your file. In this example, the file name is main.java. It's the same with our class name, which is public class main. main method. The main method is required and you will see it in every Java program. It is declared as public static void main, open parenthesis, string, straight brackets, args, close parenthesis. Any code inside the main method will be executed. We have the command system.out.println open and close parenthesis. Inside the main method, we can use the println method to print a line text to the screen. For example, in this set of codes, public static void main string args, inside it we have a system.out println hello world. We are simply displaying the text that is inside the print method, and that is hello world. Note the curly braces marks the beginning and the end of a block of code, and each code statement must end with a semicolon. So we have here the application that you will be using for your first programming task. And this is called NetBeans. So we will begin by clicking on File, New Project, and then click Java Application, click Next. And you'll have to specify here the name of your project. So for example, let's say this is our example 1. And you also have to specify the name of your class. In our example 1 showed earlier, we have named it as main. Click Finish. So as you can see, in this interface, there are a lot of things that were generated, including some comments that we will be discussing later. And you can just delete this for you to see a cleaner view of our code. So first you'll have here package name. It is the example 1, and the name of the class is main. And inside the main method, we have the public static void, the main method. So again, this is the method. This is the method. So I will be writing here a comment describing that this is our main method, and this is our main class. So inside the class, we have the main method. Inside the main method, we will be writing here, as shown in our example, the system out println command hello world. So here, this command again will show us or print into our screen the string that's inside the parenthesis, which is hello world. Now we will see the output of this program by clicking on the green button, or you can just right click and click run file, or you can press Shift F6 using your keyboard. And here it's compiling and running, and if there are no errors, then you will see the output in this output window, and that is hello world. For example, you will have to replace this string to hello Philippines and run again our code, you would see the output "Hello Philippines." And you can also write another statement here if you want to add the new output statement. "Hello Philippines, hello Davao." Click run, and you would see in our output "Hello Philippines, hello Davao." Notice that every statement in our main method are ended with semicolon. We have to take note of that as we go along into our discussion in writing codes using Java. Next, we have Java comments. Okay, before we proceed, we'll try to write the program example demonstrated. Okay, so you open a new tab on your, or open your browser on your phone or your desktop and go to this link. I will chat the link, and we'll try to write your f- your code using Java, even if you don't have NetBeans yet. Were you able to access the link? So, gisend na ko sa chat, guys. Diri sa Google Meet ang link where you can test the example program. Okay, so here, this is an online compiler where you can test your program without NetBeans. So, pwede ninyo ni siya i-access sa inyong mobile phones using any web browser, and you can also use your laptop to access this one. So, naatay box diri for the text area where you will write your code. So it starts with the public class and then the name of your class. So let's say in our example that was the main class. And then there is the void method here. This is the main method. Then inside it we print later na itong mga variables. Unahon sa nato ning how do we print or display. So we will use this method, the system.out.println method, to display values, data, string, or those type of things. So we printed hello world. So the string must be inside the double quotes, okay, as shown in our demonstration. So hello world, and then we click on execute, and you will see the output here, hello world. Okay, you can also replace this or add another statement. Again, you have to always end your statements inside the main method. Should always have the semicolon. So let's add another statement here, system.out.println hello, and then write your name, and then do not forget the semicolon, then execute. You should see hello world, hello, and then your name. Okay, try it for 5 minutes. If you're done, show your result in our group chat. So I can see whether you tested our sample program. And if you're able to really write your first Java program using the system.out.println method. So again, send your screenshot of your output or of your program. So you can modify the sample program. You can change the text in the print method. You can change the text. Say you want to print your name or anything you want to print using the system.out.println. Um, you print the screenshot to RGC, okay? So I will show again our example. Can you see the example? Can you see my shared screen? Oo. So,
Yes po, ma'am.
mo ni siya ang sinugdanan, class declaration. So naag ni siya opening curly brace ug maghuman gyud ni siya og closing curly brace. No? Sunod sa sulod sa main class, natay main method. So kana siya. Dapat tama ang spacing, ang mga characters. Kung lowercase, dapat lowercase. Ang uppercase, uppercase. Ang parenthesis, dapat tama ang ihang arrangement. So sa main, naapod siya open curly brace o close curly brace. Sa sulod, magsulat mo og println method. Diri. So alisdan ninyo ning naasa sulod sa double quotes. Nakuha? Pwede mo magdungag diri og system.out.println sa ubos. Nakuha na nimo, Mark? Oh, humana si Erica. How about the others? So, pwede ra ni ninyo sundugon ang ako ang example. Ang alisdan lang ninyo diri ang kining nasa sulod sa double quotes. Oh, again, do not forget, dapat na ay semicolon. Each statements, each line, mag-end og semicolon. Diri. Tanawa ang line 3 and 4 sa akong example. Kaning akong gi-highlight, mao ni ang mga statement sa sulod sa main method. Dapat naa sila'y semicolon para dili mag-error ang inyong program. Kung naay kulangan og semicolon, mo na siya mag-error. Dili na siya mo execute. Okay, si Jenny Lou. Nira na ni muhagang na ay error no. Na ni error imuha. Ang imuhang code na error. Diri sa system.out. Okay, kining system diri dapat capital letter S. So kinahanglan makita nato nga naay output diri sa kining black box. After ninyo ma-edit ang code, i-click ang execute and then makita ninyo diri ang output sa black box. Kining gisend ni Daniel J. Daniel, i-change ni mo na siya. Okay. Okay ra na siya. Wala man good.
Okay na.
Okay na siya. Ang output dili makita. Wala nimo siya na screenshot ang sa ubos katong sa black box.
Okay, ma'am. Wait lang, ma'am.
Francis. Unsay output ani Franz?
Wala pa, mali, ma'am.
Oo. Kulangan ka og semicolon. No, nakita nimo? Butangan na nimo og semicolon. Oy, sige lang. Okay ra tag makamali ta diri ha. Kay mga kuan man ta diri. Bag-o pa man nato ni siya nagamit. Bag-o pa gyud nato ni siyang pag-program diri. So, okay ra magkamali. Okay, Noel, naay error no sa imuha. Ang
Yes
error
po, ma'am.
o cannot
Opo, ma'am.
find symbol. It is because ang kaniganing system that print after sa print
Opo, ma'am.
is L na siya. LN. Okay? Print
Ay, opo, ma'am. Sige po, ma'am.
LN.
Salamat, ma'am.
Okay. Di man gud
Sige
maklaro
po,
ang
ma'am. Salamat.
Oo. Di man gud maklaro ang ato ang video
Gani, ma'am.
ganina no.
Opo, ma'am.
As kuan siya blurred gamay. Okay na kang Christine. Christine May. Pwede nimo na siya i-modify, Christine. Mag-explore ka sa print LN. So, anything or any string text na isulod ninyo dira sa double quotes. Try ninyo dira. Kay kanang system.out.println method, mo na siya to ang gawiton para mag-display sa output. Okay na kang Crystal. Okay na kang Francis.
Yeah, buka na kaya. Emergency daw.
Okay na pud kang Noel. Daniel. Okay na.
Hero lang mga wabay.
You can post your code even if nag-error para makita nako kung unsaon na ninyo pag-fix. Okay na kang Mark, Jason. Cyril. So, naa pa ba? Apay nagka-problem? Kinsa pay na ay error? Okay na ka, James.
Kago na nawag oh.
Canary, okay na. James. G. Marie. G. Marie, na ay output ni mo ha?
Kuha na. Draw mo.
Kung naay error, ayaw kaulaw og post sa inyong code kay wala pud nakabalo inyong classmate kung nag-error ang inyong code. At least makita na ko. Okay, Jasper.
Sana all purple.
Oh, Jasper. Tan-awang ako ang example. Kulangan ka dirigang og kuan. Closing curly brace para sa main ug closing curly brace para sa class. Okay? Again, do not forget the closing curly braces. This one, the first one is for the main method. The second is for the class. This is to end the main method, and this is to end the class. So again, ang Java program na to, ang mga program sa Java, they are created using a class. So mo na tawag ko na to siya nga class. Kaning atong tibuok file.
Tama.
Okay na kay Shaira? Sayon lang, no? Dali ra siya. Sa mani kang Dani. Okay na kang Dani.
Sana all.
Jasper. Okay na ka Jasper. Sana all.
Ano? Sana all purple.
Sana all Dani. Sa Dani eh.
Sana all purple.
Haba ni Rick, sumagon ta karon.
Ulo. Ano tama suko gud?
Purple, sana off. Dani, sana off.
Okay.
Sana
sana
all
all.
Dani.
Sana all.
Naulo ko sa Dani bye. Sorry, mali lang pag-type.
New by new.
Dinosaur.
Nang ibalian.
Sila gwapo si actor, oy.
Oh, humana tanan.
Yay!
Humana tanan. Congratulations. Mag basi na apay kuan.
Pakpak mo diha kay
Pakpak mo po. Isa.
kuan. Yeah. Yay!
Ay, puhaan yung camera kay mga pan kayo. Hayag.
Lalain na po daw noon.
Darwin na si Darwin. Si Darwin. Na,
Darwin daw.
oh, na si Darwin? Unsang question ni Darwin?
Darwin daw.
Ah.
Ma'am, wala si Darwin, ma'am.
Wala si Darwin diri.
Wala siya.
Naa man gud siya chat.
Ma'am.
Nag-chat man siya no. Na siya chat.
Cute po, word ang moto.
Nag-picture pa.
Yan, last. Cute amor.
Sabag gani. Sabag good. Naribi, sabag ba?
Really?
Chat
Okay.
niya ma'am sa load man siguro to,
Lahat,
ma'am.
lahat. Pa-cute.
Ah, sa load.
Nag-picture ko, nag-screenshot. Kaya dira.
Picture eh.
O sige, before ta mag-proceed sa next, mag-water break sa ta. 5 minutes. Okay.
Break.
Nag-break na po ni ma'am.
Sige, mag-break sa mo.
Sana all nag-break. Sana all nag-break.
Ma'am.
Break na mo. Wala ka na kanay.
Ambot ninyo.
Ano pag-break eh?
Break up.
Ano, dili ko ba ang pilit eh.
Hello, yapit na Valentine's Day. Sarap.
Kita na lang nari.
Isa? Diyos ko!
Kita na lang.
Guys,
Pwede po.
Pwede sa imunaw. Asa man ta? Gusto ko mag-milk tea ta ha. Tapos
sana all.
Libre ni mo.
Iwang libre kay ikaw man ang lalaki. Asa man ka?
Ay, Diyos ko. Malaki rin dito mo kuhan. Di, pwede
Yes.
babae malibre? Dili, pwede
Libre
babae
kay
malibre na eh.
Valentine's man na. About na lang. Price ako ay mo kay milk tea.
Pag
Sana all.
Nua daw siya. Bili niya sa UA daw siya.
Tingnan ako, sige na please. Sige na siya, sige na please. Ano sa?
Sana ako sinusuyo pag nag-away.
Sige, ito lang din sa balay. May milk tea dre.
Tinutuyo. Pag tinutuyo.
Sana ako.
Sana all.
Sana all sinusuyo pag tinutuyo.
Sana ako. Kailan niya ako
Uy,
na
water break. Uy,
Rice
water
tsaka
break
burger.
daw. Unsa man mo?
Iba
Di na magreklamo kung maugay yung baba. Iwa mo na nga na magtubig.
Kinsa.
Sa ba? Lotoy.
Oy, pag ginagalit ko.
Kani.
Pag inom daw magtubig, mag-easy jud na inyong mga tilaok do.
Sana ako sinusuyo.
Team up.
Sana all.
Sana ako sinusuyo. Ala, nagtapos ko ang tulo.
Linda,
Sana all but teamwork.
Sana all.
Uy, sige, send og picture. Gusto mo na. Kung agtang ba kay bantang kaayo lainan mo.
Nga moto. Di ba iba pa-cute ang moto? Kasi ta, di ba
Pili
pa-cute?
niya ako. Ako kay Kugisi drama. Ay, buot lagi ng
Nalipay jud, lipay jud kay ka ay, lipay jud kay ka. Guwap, lipay kay ka.
Wow, sana all sinusuyo.
Nga na sa kalipay. Gisuyo kung isagod.
Ilong ko nabili yung pasikat kay Pangit yung dito.
Sayo na po ni sa moto. Kasi ni hadi tagi magsayo lagi.
Thank you na po ay.
Dito na mo to, dik. Mo to.
Talaga, yeah.
Kawan mo, ala.
Pangatag mo, be.
Ara,
Napakyut na po do. Sige. Napakyut.
Biste ka, ikaw taon ba?
Yes. Ayun na.
may follow instruction daw mo guys.
Online na. Nakasi tag online ha. Di mo pakyut ha. Gabi niyo mo vlog. Pedri ah. TikTok ha.
Uy, saba kayo mo ba?
Tama na kayo mo.
Uy, saba kayo ba? Ang sama mo.
Sige lang, break.
Ah, si mom mo, naminaw.
Sorry, ma'am.
Naminaw si mom, kaguwang mo.
Iya, may pinakasapa. Babae, tabian, gindak.
Sorry, ma'am.
Langan. Pilo magay mo ganyago. Dura mo mamati.
Wait lang, ilang mo itong sa ganyan.
Lagi ka na ng gym, baka ka ng kuhan. Ilong tayo.
Ala, sa kaputi ng moto no. Ano ba'y kilay? Sana all. Iba talaga gawa ng quarantine.
Nabuang.
Ano sa kaputi o? Ano kilay?
Ay, kuno. Oo, kayo mo.
Wala ka kilay ba? Oh, itoy. Lago pa sa aktor ay. Baliad! Baliad!
Ay, naroon
Uy,
din.
Lili, sama kayo mo.
Kaya break ko bitaw. Ma'am, okay lang ma'am.
Abay, raman mo na.
Okay ra, okay ra.
Okay na lagi daw ni ma'am.
Uy, lain kayo sa dalunggan ba? Kayo nag-mix-mix ang mga tingog.
Mura silag nangadji ganina, Mark, no? Ilum
Kaya
kayo.
man lang luma di kita magsaba-saba.
Ilong kayo, baka ng kuhan kayo.
Ilong kimo kanya, wala mo na.
Ang sa klase, man. Ayaw.
Ano man na, kayo nagklase. Ano man dyan na, maghilom man dyan kayo. Nagklase man, respeto man na. Unsa man mo.
Uy, wala magkaroon pa mo. Agbay ra man mo.
Magpakyot
Diba, sa moto,
Pag-picture, pasikat tayo.
Ano? Wala, dili na ni kaabot ako ang percent ba? Unya
Okay
man
na ta.
Present na lang.
Oh, mga G
Uy,
na
magklase
punta.
na. Unsa man mo.
Hi Dani.
Uy, ilong nabili.
Dani pod.
Hi Dani.
Nahuwa ka sa Dani, oy. Uy,
Wala,
Dani lang mo
Dani.
butang ba kay?
Dani,
I miss
Daenerys.
you Dani.
Sana all miss.
I miss you Dani. Sana all na miss.
Nasa man to ako ang introduction.
Sana wala ko na.
Nahulog. Nahulog. Ano nahulog? Okay na baliad ha. Okay na baliad.
Okay na mo.
Isa si Delmar.
Okay na mo.
Okay na ma'am. Okay na.
So, kamusta man na inyong experience sa inyong first programming?
Ma'am, nakulbaan jud ko kaganina ma'am kay nawala ko sa meet tapos nagsila kay nagsend na sila ka ng mga output sa GC na tingala ko unsa to.
Oh.
Sorry day ako day. May CR magani ko.
Ako magay.
Urog ko. Action nagugog pangurog kay ako nalay ko wala pa.
Sorry day
sige
dan.
lang.
Pag CR na ko anak kong ate nga bantayan siya o magibantayan. Di hapit ho asin.
Oh, sige. So, naapatay mga other activities ha. Mag-proceed na ta sa ato ang next topic. So, nag-share na ko karon. Sige, ready na ta? Play, okay, play na nako. This is writing comments. This first example. Oy, naglag. In writing. In writing. Asa naman?
Ito sa balay.
Asa naman to?
Turn off your mics, guys.
Sorry ma'am.
This first example. uses single line comment before line of code. Asa man to dapit ang first ani? Ability purposes and to describe our
Sige.
discussion in writing codes using Java. Next, we have Java comments. Comments are usually written by programmers for readability purposes and to describe the purpose of their codes and sometimes for organizing their codes. This first example uses single line comment before line of code. And this comment starts with double slash. So the comment reads, this is a comment. Then after that is the line of code, which is the print method. The second example uses a single line comment at the end of a line of code. So you see that the comment is written after the print method. So take note that if your comment is just to be written in one line, you have to use the double slash. But if your comment is composed of 2 or more lines, we will be using the multi-line comments, and we use the slash asterisk asterisk slash for multi-line comments. As shown in this example, the comment is, the code below will print the words "Hello World" to the screen and is amazing. The comment started with the slash asterisk and it ended with the asterisk slash. Then, followed by the code system that outlet print out and hello world. We use again the double slash for short comments and slash asterisk asterisk slash for longer comments. Next, we have Java variables. Variables are containers for storing data values. In Java, there are different types of variables. For example, string, int, float, char, boolean. In writing programs, it is necessary for us to store temporarily or permanently some values. Values can be data that are numbers, or strings, or characters, or boolean. So they have what we call the data types. So the strings data type stores text such as hello. String values are surrounded by double quotes. The int stores integers or whole numbers without decimals, such as 123 or negative 123. The float stores floating point numbers with decimals, such as 19.99 or negative 19.99. The char stores single characters, such as the character A or the letter B. The char values are surrounded by single quotes. Boolean stores values with two states, true or false. Now, how do we declare or create variables in our programs? To create a variable, you must specify the type and assign it a value. The syntax that we need to follow is this. The data type, variable, equals value, where type is one of Java's types, such as an int, a string, a character, a double, float, and variable is the name of the variable, such as x or name. The equal sign is used to assign values to the variable. To create a variable, it should store text. Look at the following example. Create a variable called name, type string, and assign it the value John. We have here string data type. Next, followed by the name of the variable name and equal sign. Then the value is John. Take note that there is double quotes in this value because the data type is string. Next line of code is we use the print method to display the value of the variable name. Okay, let's end there since lag man gihapon siya. So, i-try na to first ang katong Java comments. I will end this shared screen and I'll share again another tab which is our online editor. Okay. So, we have there the single line comment. So, using the double slash, for example here, I will add a single comment. So, comments are just used for describing your code or for documentation. For example, I will describe this code. Okay, so I will write here a comment. This is to print hello world. Then the next statement, I will write again another description of the code. Let's say this is to print my name or your name. So these are called single line comments. Isang line lang yung comment. On the other hand, we have a multi-line comment. If you have a comment that is too long, let's say you want to describe the whole code, you can write a comment here. And for multi-line comment, you'll have to use the slash asterisk and end it with asterisk slash. So for example, I will describe the code. This is my first Java program in Java programming class. Created January 8, 2020. So, multi-line siya. So, we will use this symbols for multi-line comments. For single comments, you will have to use this the double slash. Next, we showed the Java variables. So, to create a variable, you have, let's delete this first. So, our first example in creating a variable is we use the string. Okay. So, there are different data types listed or enumerated there. There's the string, the int, the double, the float, char, and so on. So, first example is the string. So, a variable is what we use to store data in our program. Diba the program, usually, computer programs, basically, they manipulate data. They process data, they output data, it accepts data, and so on. So, there should be a mechanism for us to store temporarily those data or store permanently. So, those data can be of different types. Na sila'y mga, natay mga lahi-lahi na sila klase ang mga, ato ang mga data. Naatay data nga numbers, naay data nga mga string, text, and so on. So, mauto nga na lahi-lahi string, int, float, double, and so on. So, our first example is the use of a string variable. So, again, ang variable mura og container of data, storage of data. So, let's say we want to store the name of the, say, a student. So, you can have a name as the name of your variable. So string name equals, and then the name or the value is John. This is the name. And this is the variable. This is the type of the data. It's a string. So if your variable has a data of a string, then you should enclose your value with double quotes. And let's show an example of how we output this one. System.out.println name. So this time, wala na siya double quotes. Kaganina, naggamit ta og println na ay double quotes, because we specify the string here to be outputted. This time, we'll use the variable. Okay, or we want to print the value of the variable. Now, what is the value of the variable? The value of the variable name is John. It is because of the equal sign. We use the equal sign to assign the value of the variable. So here, ang i-print niya, unsa yang i-print? Is it name or is it John? Okay, it is the
John?
value. Yes, it is John. So execute na to siya. It is John. Okay? Pero kung nagkamali ka, gibutangan nimo siya og double quotes diri ang variable, unsay mo gawas?
Error.
Name ang mugawas.
Ay.
Gisulod man nimo siya og double quotes. Okay. Pag variable ang imuhang i-display, value sa variable, wala na kay double quotes. Mao na siya tong first example. Another example, if it's it's integer. Okay, so let's say we have int. What are examples data nga of the type integer? So example, score. Integer kana ganing mga numbers na whole numbers. Mao na siyang atong mga integers. So score. Take note, guys, again, ang string kay capital S, pero ang int small I. Na siya. Int score equals, assuming ang score value is 100. Diri, ang value, wala na siya double quotes because it is a number. Int. Pag string lang, magbutang og double quotes. Ano siya? So, let's try again to print the value of score. System.out.println score. So, ang ihang output is ang name's value followed by the score's value. So, the name is John and the value of score is 100. Okay, dira na sila gikan. Next is, another example is you can also have say assign or change the value of a declared variable. Ang tawag na to ani nga statement, guys, for example, technically ha, kung naay mga problems, na ko yung mga instruction na, okay, write a declaration of a variable. So, mo ni siyang example of variable declaration. Or, in simple terms, creation of variable. This is how we create variables. And at the same time, we assign values to the variable. So, butangan ako og description comment. This is variable declaration. And initialization. Nganong initialization? Kay naa siya'y initial value. So, pwede pod na declaration lang, walay initialization. Example, int grade. Okay? So, variable declaration lang na siya. Wala siya initialization. Pwede nga ang iyahang assignment of value is after na sa declaration. So, pwede na siya. Say, grade, assign na ta diri, grade is equals to 95. Okay, so that means we assign a value 95 to grade. So, if we print grade, unsa man ang mugawas sa grade? Unsa ang value ni grade? Yes, Jen.
Okay na ba daw mga grades mo? Ganun sila
Ay, oo.
sa college mo. Okay, para din ang gunya ang grades evaluation na.
Wala na ako na pirmahan.
Salamat na.
So, we have grade is 95. We can as well change the value of some variables. So, let's say there's changes to the grade. So, grade is equals to 80. So, we can print here system that print grade. And or we can print some characters to separate the new grade. So you have the name, the score, and the grade, and then some characters inside the double quotes, and then there's the new value of grade, which is 80. Question? Okay. Ako na lang i-move ang video kay maora man to siya ang akong gi-demonstrate. So let's proceed to the next discussion. So when you decide that your variable must be declared as an integer, so or my num system that output println. Your example is if you declare assign a new value to mine. So the value of this will na ito example diri isa. Okay, let's have another method that we will use aside from the print ln. There is what we call the print method. Okay. So instead of using the so here you have a string name John, and then we have string last name Chu. Okay, name is John and last name is Chu, and then we print the name and followed by the last name. Also print the last name, semicolon again. So we'll have the value of name and the value of last name. Run, and we will see John Chu. This is the value of name printed, and next to that is the value of last name printed. What if we want the output to be printed in just one line? Now we can use another type of print method. So instead of using this, we can use the print without the ln method. Here we have the print method. The other is print ln method. The difference of the two is that the print ln method will print a new line after the statement, while the print method will only print the value without a new line. A new line is equivalent to the enter key in your keyboard. So, for example, if we use print and the name, it will not, or the cursor of the next statement will not go to the next line. If we run this, you will see that John is printed and then followed by Chu without a new line before it. Now, what if you want to print a space here between John and Chu? You can add here another print statement. You can add another print statement, print a space, and run. So there's the John printed, and then the space, and then the Chu. There's another way, which is you can print the space right after the name. Okay, I hope that the video is not blurred. Were you able to see the example?
Third mom. Blurred mom.
Blurred kayo siya, no? Sige. Pakita na ako diri. So that was name John, and the other one is last name Chu. So we printed the name and then we printed the last name. Okay. Print last name. Mali o. Kani siya error. Makita ninyo pag nai-error ang inyong program, mag-ingon ani siya error. Tapos ipakita niya ang error, asa dapit ang error. So, this one, ang error is sa last name. So, pag mag-debug mo, tanaw ninyo ang last name pod. No. So, diri so, pag i-double check na to, ang last name, wala nagkadimao. Dili siya consistent ang spelling. Na mali og type. Kasigaran ang ingon ana nga mga errors ang mahitabo. So, asa naman to? Run na to. There's the name, John, and then Chu. So, we can use the print ln, print without the ln. Kuhaon na ko ang ln ha. I don't know if this is clear. Okay. Ikuha na ko ang ln. And then, let's see. So, mo ni siya ang nigawas. Nagsumpay siya. Okay? Kay ang John, wala siya new line after. Kini John, wala siya new line. Katong ln, it represents the new line character. So, mo na nga ni sumpay ang next statement, which is ang Chu, last name. Musumpay siya. So, para naa kay space diri butangan, pwede nato siya butangan og another print statement. Print space. So, ang space, isulod nato siya og double quote. Kay, dili man na siya variable. Naa siya double quote. Ang name again, ug ang last name, variables, wala na siya double quote. So, if we run this, na siya space, John space Chu. Another way is we use the plus operator. Here, in one statement, we can write inside the parenthesis of the print method, can write the plus sign and the space here. So that means isumpay niya ang name and ang space. Next to that is ang last name. So print John, and then there's the space. Last name. Question? Okay, let's proceed to the next topic. Final variables. Next, we have final variables. However, you can add the final keyword if you don't want others or yourself to overwrite existing values. This will declare the variable as final or constant, which means unchangeable and read-only. Example, final int my num equals 15. Here we added the word final. And then we added a new line, my num equals 20. This statement will generate an error because my num is set to be final. It cannot be changed. So it should always be 15. If you changed it and you declared it as final, then it will give you an error message. Other types. A demonstration of how to declare variables of other types. These are examples of those types that we did not demonstrate. we have we have shown how to declare a variable using int. Now if you use float, you have to use float and then your name of variable. What are examples of variables that you can use as a float? Those are your, say, your salary. It has a decimal number or other numbers or decimal numbers. Those must be declared as float. This is equals to 5.99, then you have to write here an F if it's a float number. Next, a car, my letter. If you want to store only one letter or one character, then you should use car. Here, we store the character D. Next, you have the boolean, my bool. Then my bool is declared as boolean, so its value is either true or false. Then we have the string, my text, so its value is enclosed with double quotes. In contrast with the character, it only has one single quote. Next, we have display variables. The println method is often used to display variables. To combine both text and the variable, use the plus character. This is what we showed in our demonstration. For example, you have the name equals to John, and then you print hello plus the name. So the value of the name is John, so it will print hello John. You can also use the plus character to add a variable to another variable. For example, here we have the string first name is equals to John and the last name is equals to Doe. Next, we have another variable full name is equals to the value of first name, which is John, plus the value of last name, which is Doe. You put them together, that will be the value of full name. So, the output of this one should be John Doe. For numeric values, the plus character works as a mathematical operator. Notice that we use int or integer variables here. Example, int x equals to 5, y equals 6, and we print x plus y. Now, because x and y are integers or numbers, the values are added here. So 5 plus 6 equals 11. The output here is 11. From the example above, you can expect that x stores the value 5 and y has a value 6. Now we print the method, or we print to display the value of x plus y, which is 11. Now if you want to declare many variables, that is also possible. To declare more than one variable of the same type, it should be of the same type. If you want to declare in one single line a lot of variables, it is okay as long as they are of the same type. Just use a comma separated list. For example, we have x here, we have y here, we have z here in just one line, but they are all integers. So you can declare int x equals to 5, comma, y equals to 6, comma, z equals to 50. And then we print x, which is 5, plus y, which is 6, plus z, plus z, which is 50. So the output of this is 5 plus 6 plus 50 equals 61. Next, we have Java identifiers. All Java variables must be identified with unique names. These unique names are called identifiers. Identifiers can be short names like x and y, or more descriptive names: age, sum, total value, my num, name, first name, last name, and so on. Note that it is recommended to use descriptive names in order to create understandable and maintainable code. Example, this is a good example. Int minutes per hour. This is the name of the variable, describing what it is supposed to store, and it's supposed to store the minutes per hour. Then that is equals to 60. The second example is okay, but not so easy to understand what m actually is. Int m equals 60. So identifiers are the names of your variables. So for example, this is a variable. Okay, the name of the variable or the identifier is name. And this is also the identifier, the name of the variable. So these are variables. So let's proceed to another topic, to the next topic. Before we start to write again our next program. In this video, we will discuss data types. A variable in Java must be a specified data type. Example, int mynum equals to 5. This example has data type of integer, which is a whole number. Float myFloatNum equals 5.99f. This is a floating point number. Char myLetter equals d. This example has a data type of a character. Boolean myBool equals to true. This example variable has a data type of Boolean. String myText equals hello. This is a string data type. Data types are divided into two groups. Primitive data types, those include byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, and char. Non-primitive data types, such as string, arrays, and classes. You will learn more about this in a later chapter. Primitive data types. A primitive data type specifies the size and type of variable values, and it has no additional methods. There are 8 primitive data types in Java. These are the byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, and char. Byte has 1 byte, and it stores whole numbers from negative 128 to positive 127. Short has 2 bytes. It stores whole numbers from negative 32,768 to positive 32,767. Int has 4 bytes. It stores whole numbers from negative 2,147,483,648 to 2,147,483,647. Long has 8 bytes and it stores whole numbers from negative 9 quintillion, 223 quadrillion, 372 trillion, 36 billion, 854,775,808 to 9 quintillion, 223 quadrillion, 372 trillion, 36 billion, 854,775,807. Float has 4 bytes and stores fractional numbers, sufficient for storing 6 to 7 decimal digits. Double has 8 bytes. It stores fractional numbers, sufficient for storing 15 decimal digits. Boolean has 1 bit. It stores true or false values. Char has 2 bytes. It stores a single character or letter or ASCII values. Numbers. Primitive number types are divided into two groups. Integer types stores whole numbers, positive or negative, such as 123 or negative 456, without decimals. Valid types are byte, short, int, and long. Which type you should use depends on the numeric value. Floating point types represents numbers with a fractional part, containing one or more decimals. There are two types, float and double. Even though there are many numeric types in Java, the most used for numbers are int for whole numbers and double for floating point numbers. However, we will describe them all as you continue to read. Integer types, byte. The byte data type can store whole numbers from negative 128 to 127. This can be used instead of int or other integer types to save memory when you are certain that the value will be within negative 128 and positive 127. Example, byte minum equals 100. Take note, 100 is within the range negative 128 and positive 127, so it can be stored as a byte. System that outprint ln minum. Short. The short data type can store whole numbers from negative 32,768 to positive 32,767. Example, short minum equals 5,000. System that outprint ln minum. Int. The int data type can store whole numbers from negative 2,147,483,648 to positive 2,147,483,647. In general and in our examples, the int data type is the preferred data type when we create variables with a numeric value. Example, int minum equals 100,000. System that outprint ln minum. Long. The long data type can store whole numbers from negative 9 quintillion 223 quadrillion 372 trillion 36 billion 854 million 775,808 to positive 9 quintillion 223 quadrillion 372 trillion 36 billion 854 million 775,807. This is used when int is not large enough to store the value. Note that you should end the value with an L. Example, long minum equals 15 billion L. System that out the print ln minum. Floating point types. You should use a floating point type whenever you need the number with a decimal, such as 9.99 or 3.14515. Float. The float data type can store fractional numbers from 3.4e negative 038 to 3.4e positive 038. Note that you should end the value with an F. Example, float minum equals 5.75f. Take note that the value 5.75 is a number with a decimal 0.75. So that's why we have to declare it as float. Then we have a print ln minum. Next we have double. The double data type can store fractional numbers from 1.7e negative 308 to 1.7e positive 308. Note that you should end the value with the D. Example, double minum equals 19.99D. System that outprint ln minum. Booleans. A Boolean data type is declared with the Boolean keyword and can only take the values true or false. Example, Boolean is Java fun equals true. Boolean is fish tasty equals false. System that outprint ln is Java fun. This statement will output true. Next, print is fish tasty. This will output false. Boolean values are mostly used for conditional testing, which you will learn more about in our later discussions. Scientific numbers. A floating point number can also be a scientific number with an e to indicate the power of 10. Example, float f1 equals 35e3 f. Double d1 equals 12e4d. System that out println f1. System that out println d1. Characters. The char data type is used to store a single character. The character must be surrounded by single quotes like the letter A or the letter C. Example, char migrate equals the letter B. System that out println migrate. Alternatively, you can use escape values to display certain characters. Example, char A equals 65, B equals 66, C equals 67. System that out the println A. System that out the println B. System that out the println C. Strings. The string data type is used to store a sequence of characters or text. String values must be surrounded by double quotes. Example, string greeting equals hello world within the double quotes. System that out the println greeting. Non-primitive data types. Non-primitive data types are called reference types because they refer to objects. The main difference between primitive and non-primitive data types are primitive types are predefined, already defined in Java. Non-primitive types are created by the programmer and is not defined by Java, except for string. Non-primitive types can be used to call methods to perform certain operations, while primitive types cannot. A primitive type has always a value, while non-primitive types can be null. A primitive type starts with a lowercase letter, while non-primitive types starts with an uppercase letter. The size of a primitive type depends on the data type, while non-primitive types have all the same size. Examples of non-primitive types are strings, arrays, classes, interface, etc. So those are the data types that you can use during your variable declaration. Okay, so there's a lot. When writing a program, you have to first really think of your data. Kung ano yung data na kailangan yung i-manipulate. Ano yung data na needed for input, for processing, as well as for output. And ano yung data type nila. Okay? Kaya kung mag-declare mo, kinahanglan you have to also specify the data types. Whether it's string, if it's a number, and there's a lot of choices if it's a number. Na ay number nga whole number. Okay? Again, the whole numbers, you can use the integer, byte, long, short, and what are the differences of these data types? Difference is the size, okay, the range. No? Na ay, for example, ang byte, gamay lang ang pwede natong i-store sa byte as presented. Pero pag dako na siya nga whole number, up to quintillion, quadrillion, billions, it should be declared as long. Okay? There are also numbers na decimal. Okay? Katong na gani point something. So, those should be declared using what? Double or float. Okay?
Oh.
Yes. So, naapod tay string at saka char. And then another is boolean. Okay? Boolean, ang value sa boolean is only true or false. Do you have question or clarification about the data types?
None, ma'am.
Okay. So, during your declaration, so kinahanglan ninyo nga i-identify pag mag-declare mo og variables ninyo, kinahanglan ninyo i-identify kung unsa ang iyang data type. Okay? Kinahanglan na siya or that's very necessary. Or else, if you directly declare a variable without the data type, the compiler will not know how to prepare the data. So this will give us an error. So if you don't have any question regarding the data types, let's have another programming exercise. But this time, you'll have to divide the group into 3 or the class into 3. Okay, so ilan ba lahat? There are 23 participants. So we're gonna divide the class into 3. By the way, I would like to add something to on how you would properly name your variables or your identifiers. Let me share my screen first. This is the identifiers. There are guidelines, by the way, on how to properly name identifiers. So aside from identifying the data type, you also have to properly name your variables. So these are the general rules for constructing names or the identifiers, the names of your variables. So the names can contain letters, digits, underscores, and dollar signs. So, unsa tong ginapasabot diri ang nga name sa variable? Kato ganing ato ang how do I share? Wait, i-change na ko ako ang presentation. I will share my entire screen para dali na lang mag-change ko og tab. Return and present to everyone. So here, these are examples of identifier. So dapat daw kining mga variables nato akong i-highlight. Kana sila dapat they are letters, digits, underscores, and dollar signs. And they must begin with a letter. For example, kung nag-start na siya og number, nag-start siya og number, that's an error na. It can contain a number, but it should not start with a number. Okay, pwede diri. Name 1. Yan. Name 2. Name of the student 1. Name of the student 2. So, pwede na siya as long as dili maguna ang digit. Name should start with a lowercase letter and it cannot contain white space. So, dapat small, okay, small letters and dapat walay space. Kuntahay. Last name. Dili na ni siya pwede. Kay naa siya space. Kinahanglan one word ra gyud ang ato ang identifier. Mao na nga siya isumpay or pwede pod underscore. Next, name can also begin with the dollar sign and underscore, but we will not use it in our examples. And names are case sensitive. So, kung unsang imuhang mga casing, uppercase or lowercase, so dapat consistent ang atong gamiton. And reserved words like Java keywords, int, boolean cannot be used as names. So, naatay mga codes, kana sila, mga data types, mga code, dili na sila nimo pwede gamito na variables. Okay? So, moto siya ang ato ang additional on how to properly name your identifiers. Now, going back to our group, to your group. Let me set up first the breakout rooms. So, individual na lang ni, kay madugay man ni kaayo eh. Sunod na lang ni. Okay, individual ta, writing program. Again, our next program.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, if you have questions, sige. I'm open for questions. You can
Ma'am,
chat.
excuse me, ma'am.
Oh. Yes.
Ma'am. Sa,
Oh, yes.
ma'am, nawadaan kong signal na to ganina, ma'am. Atong abot to sa start sa, ano ba? Pag-start sa, katong introduction sa Java programming, ma'am.
Oh,
Wala na
nawa
ko ato ma'am grade na.
Sige lang, kuan man ni nako, record man ni nako. So, pwede ra nimo tan-awon nig balik, ha? Okay, dili naman ta pwede mo usab
Is ma'am katong mga buhat ko.
kay alas 12 ra man ta kutob.
Ayos.
Oo.
Ayos ma'am. May asa na nag-link yung record.
Sa unsa to? Wala kay ko nadung
Asa
kadung
mo makita ma'am to yung record ma'am?
sa YouTube. Akong
Yung record ka ni ma'am.
akong isulat para di ko makalimot. Akong
Sa
i-chat.
YouTube ma'am.
Oo, akong i-chat later after our class. Mga 12 something. Akong i-chat ang link sa discussion. Okay?
Okay, yes po ma'am.
Mm-mm. So, kung napa may question, i-chat ninyo while
Yes po ma'am.
I'm opening your next activity practice. Okay? Using declaration of variables and the use of data types. Stop sa anak ko ni ang kuan present. Okay, so your next programming practice is sent in our chat box here in Google Meet. So you are to write a program that will assign values to your first name, to your last name, your age, grade, your weight, your height, and then print the values using println or print method. So again, you screenshot your output and send to our GC. So you have 15 minutes. Kaya? Kaya na.
Yawon, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So, mm, oo.
gimana, ma'am?
Dito ganin, dito agi, dito gan. Ay, okay. Diri ka,
Si Ruben
Robin.
po ito, ma'am. Hindi ko po alam.
Oh, diri Robin sa link. Ah, dira ka magsugod.
I-click ko lang itong link.
Oo.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Nag-send ka bagong link sa asa may magbuhat, ma'am, or dito ra gihapon, ma'am?
O, dito ra gihapon. Pwede ra to ninyo i-edit or i-change lang to katong inyong hello world. No?
Ay, okay. Thank
Okay.
you, ma'am.
Mm. So, pila ka variables ang inyong buhaton? Pila ka data ang inyong i-process? You identify kung pila ka buok variables ang buhaton.
Ma'am, asa kayo may mag-game mo, ma'am?
Kaning gisend na ko nga link. Pareha ganina sa first activity.
Makita ra sa GC, ma'am.
Diri sa Google Meet. I-send lang pod nako sa Messenger.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, kay... Makita mo nga ako, uy, buwala.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Pwede ka mo nag-usabon sa pasunod ato, ma'am, among isulat, ay among ikuan.
Okay. Akong i-show katong previous example, no? So, diri mao ni siya ang kuan blank. Then identify ninyo kung unsa ang mga variables sa problem. Example. Okay, isa ha, himuan nako ang isa. Ang mga variables ani first name, last name, age, grade, weight, and height. So, example, first name. Kamu na bahala pag-declare sa last name, age, grade, weight, and height. Ako ang i-show ang first name. So, diri. Unsa man na ang data type sa first name?
String.
Very good. So, string.
String, ma'am.
Okay. Last, sa ganito, first name or last? First name.
First name, ma'am. First
Ah.
name.
First name.
Name.
Tapos, ang giingon dito, assign a value to your first name. So, your first name, assign ka og value. So, first name, akuntahay, ako Oh, inyuhang first name.
Equals.
My first name is Aiza. Then, end, semicolon. Oh, humana ang first name. Sunod. Last name na pod.
String last name.
Oh, last name.
String. Last name.
Okay. So, you follow. Oh. Kana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Na may link gisend.
Kinsa to? Magkano po sa nagpa-activity naman po.
Beng!
If you're done, send again the screenshot of your output in RGC. How are you doing with your activity? Lisod?
Ma'am, isa kay code, ani ma'am.
Ha?
Kay code, ani ma'am, kay mag-join ko balik sa phone ma'am.
Sa Google Meet? Akong i-send sa GC ha?
Ma'am, sa GC lang isend
Oo.
ang screenshot.
Sa GC lang.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Nag-send na ako sa GC, ma'am. Okay na to, ma'am?
Okay, I will check. Okay, Erica.
Ma'am?
Okay. So, you need to you need to change the data type of weight and height to double or float.
Ah,
Okay, kay decimal man ang ato ang weight and height.
yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Francis, you need to change the data type of weight and height to double or float. Okay, again, ang data type of weight and height is float or double because these are decimal values. Okay, Erica is done. Very good. Well done. Christine May. Christine. You change the data type of weight and height to double or float. Okay? You can use either double or float for weight and height because our weight and height's value can have decimal places. So, yun siya. Dapat siya float or double. Very good.
Pait ka di ma'am, may signal.
Ay. O sige, apas na lang na ang uban ha. Pwede ra. Pwede ra na siya iapas.
Yes, ma'am. Okay na, makapas ma'am.
Oo, pwede ra. Within the day.
Okay. So,
Okay.
okay.
Or
Thank you,
pwede ra pud siya mahabtan og isa ka semana. Kung bisa jud siya kaayo. So before we end,
Sarap na kumutan.
okay.
Meron na dyan ma'am. Human lagi na rin.
Oh, kaya ra gyud na siya. Easy peasy.
Yes, ma'am. Talig lang.
Before we end, I will present your self checks. After this, no, you can answer na. You can start answering na your self checks, self check 1 and self check 2, and your task 1 and task 2. So unya, pwede na niyo siya sugdan. Pagkahuman, basin og naamoy mga questions pod, pwede na pod ko ninyo i-message and pwede pod ninyo i-brought up ugma next nato nga meeting. Okay, we'll have another meeting tomorrow. Alright guys, do you have other questions or other concerns to raise?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Kung sa Google Classroom mo gamit na mag-send ka og kanang kuan, kung asa na mo karon ma-open na mo tong lesson na.
Oo. Sa Google Classroom, mag-send pud ko og
Okay, ma'am.
link.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, other concerns?
Yes, ma'am.
Wala na?
Lahat tignan. Yan ang tignan.
I think wala na concern. So, that's it guys. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed our class for this morning. And
Thank you, ma'am.
okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so I will be available through chat, PM, or group chat, or whatever you want. Okay, so we'll end this activity. Just,
Ma'am, tapos sa YouTube channel ma'am.
ang,
Kasi baka sa YouTube. Kasi baka
unsa to?
tanggalan yung sa YouTube, ma'am. Kasi baka
I-chat na lang daw. Kaya di na ako maklaro. So, i-chat na lang ninyo sa GC ang kaning inyong output karon para sa ato ang recording. And then you can start again your self-checks and tasks for LC1 and LC2. Okay, congratulations. You did well for today. You were able to
Thank you, Ma.
write our program and we achieved our objectives. Alright, guys, have a good day. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye
ma'am.
na.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Nagubaan ko, Loy.
Dali po.
Sagon. Sige, sagon.
Ayaw, pag-ilang na.
Wala pa ka siguro, Loy.
Si Red Queen ko, si Red Queen.
Pinkam daw, pinkam daw. Pinkam daw.
Sige, sige, sagon.
Ikaw ba? Ayaw ba? Ayaw.
Cool ba?
Magkabalian.
Dili
Oo.
ko, dili ko mananong. Dili ko mananong.
Yun lang kinabi. Ayaw.
Pero to.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, sagon. Sagon. Kadali lang, Gol. Baka dali lang. Sagon pa kayo.
Ayaw na balian. Ayaw na dyan. Ayaw na dyan.
Hindi siya nakatagol. Karinig ka na, makarinig.
Ikaw de kanta de.
Sige na, makarinig. Ganda na, makarinig.
Bita balian. Sige na.
Balian to kanta ha. Balian to kanta ha.
Kaya ka magulan.
Wala na magani.
Walang signal.
In this video, we will discuss introduction